Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Metro on the Move. Today is 163. Today we are starting off at the Logan Brook lean-to, making our way to the Joe Mary Road on the Appalachian Trail. With that being said, it's a beautiful day, so let's keep moving. All right, guys, we're coming into our first road crossing of the day. In short, there is not much out here. No cell phone reception, that's for sure. But here we are. Looks like 1.8 miles to East Branch lean-to. We're heading to Joe Mary Road today. So we've got a lot of hiking to do, about 15 more miles to go or so. All right, guys, we're coming into East Branch lean-to. Looks like a newer shelter. Also, the prairie looks to be pretty nice as well. Looks like they just built another one. Right here it is, the East Branch lean-to. All right. All right, guys, we're almost to Little Boardman Mountain, only 0.8 miles. We're making pretty good mileage today. The terrain is starting to level out a lot. Lots of rocks and roots in the 100-mile wilderness, especially after you get past the first 40, 50 miles or so over the Chairbacks and then Whitecap Mountain. But again, 0.8 to Little Boardman Mountain, and that should be one of the last ones we have in front of us before it flattens out. All right, guys, we've made it to Little Boardman Mountain at 2,017 feet. There is no view. So just like most of the mountains and summits in Maine have been. Anyway, almost out of the 100-mile wilderness, about 50 more miles to go. Joe Mary 6.9 for the day. We got Na Makanta Lake, 21.7. The Golden Road at A-Ball Bridge, 47.2. The end is near. All right, we're gonna hit the sand beach, see what that's all about. All right, so we're hanging out at this nice little sandy beach, about 6 miles outside of Joe Mary Road. Very casual day. Just taking it all in, enjoying the lake and the breeze, trying to dry out. A little sweaty right now. I was gonna jump in, but I just don't want to be wet for the rest of the hike. Either way, beautiful day. Let's keep moving. All right, guys, we're at Cooper Brook Falls, waiting on Chryzacone as well as Chicken Louise to make it here. So I'm gonna grab some water and wait for them up top. All right, I believe we've made it to Joe Mary Road. Down this long stretch of just flatness, we have finally made it to this spot where there's nobody here. Imagine that. Huh. Oh well. Oh. There's Gray Jay. All right, so I've had this Farm to Summit wild mushroom pot pie. 660 calories, 24 grams of protein. All right. It's all vegan. Oh, look at that. We got a lot of fiber. 46% of my daily need of fiber. You know what that means. Let's keep moving.